Shalom, this is GMS on the sit downs coming back with a lesson. First off and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect out there spreading this word in sincerity and the truth all over the four corners of the earth. Gone. I want to come with this quick hit. It's going to be quick, impromptu. I was reading this yesterday, and this is another point of view wherein you can see that we are the Israelites, man. The Negroes, Latinos, and Indianos are the true biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks of, and you can see it, man. When you read the Bible, you can see certain mannerisms, behaviors, like ways of life, how we still do us of this day. So this is the book of Sirach, chapter 32, starting with verse 7. It says, "Speak, young man, if there be need of thee, and yet scarcely when thou art asked twice." You see, so what you often see from parents towards children, disciplined children, that they want straight answers. When you are being called, you need to come. If you grow up in the islands, or if you grow up with strict Jake parents, then that's what you often will get, man. If you are being called, get your ass over here straight. Don't take too long. Don't let me call you too much. Just get your ass over here. It doesn't matter what you're doing. There's that straight discipline. I say that disciplined way to grow up in. And yet scarcely when thou art asked twice. So when you are being asked twice, you need to think more about the words that you're gonna speak. That's why I'm gonna call this video also but no, because because you always have that but no, yeah, it was because this and this and that. No, let your words be scarcely, meaning few, because there's no time to go around all the things. Just be straightforward with it and give me the answer. As a parent, give me the answers that I have need of. I want to know what happened, and I don't want to know, because something fell out of the sky and the moon, was so big and you didn't pay attention. No. Let your words be few, meaning just be straight up, man, and describe what happened or what is gonna happen or why you did something as a child. Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth, and yet holdeth his tongue. So now, fast forward, in the spiritual form, from family, children, to being a man of the Lord. Because we are young men, we are actually children in this truth. We are babes. So as a babe, when something is required of thee, you should attend to it. When your words are needed, or when your advice is needed, or you have knowledge over a certain thing, you should not refrain to speak. If there's a situation in the camp, or if there's a situation among brethren, you should speak up, man. So in that case, if there be speak, young man, if there be need of thee, it's good to be humble, and you should be humble at all times. But you shouldn't be on that. You shouldn't be you shouldn't walk in a way that even when people speak to you, that you keep quiet. We had a guy like that in the camp. If he was being asked certain things, about certain strict discipline things. He was living with the camp leader in the house, basically straight up carnal things. But if we would ask him like, so what's going on, man? You're leaving the house messy like that, man? Are we pigs? No, man. Clean up your damn mess. Why you do that? Then he be quiet. Why you be quiet, man? Just straight up to explain the situation like it says, and yet scarcely when thou ask twice. Because that's like going around the whole situation and not being straightforward. If you use too many words. Verse 8, let thy speech be short and comprehending much in few words. Exactly. So if your words be few and your speech be short, with those few words and with that short speech, you want this person to understand the situation. You don't have to explain, all the sideline people, the sub characters that played a role in the thing. No, man, you don't have to explain all of that. You can see that in that movie Ant-Man. He got this Issacharite, and this guy Ant-Man, he says, tell me the story. And then he asks, like, you want the short story or you want the long story? And then he say, I want the short story. But then the short story still goes like, yeah, my cousin, and she had a boyfriend, and the boyfriend had a brother, but the brother died, so it was his other brother. He basically stretches the story out so long to go to the point. This person I know gave me this intel over this vault, because they're a bunch of criminals, in that movie. Instead of keeping it short like that, strict information, comprehending much in few words. He speaks about his cousin and who had a brother, but the brother died, and all this nonsense. It's unnecessary information. So it says, let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. Now this is the opposite. Sometimes you can be among people, for example, proud people. Let's say you're amongst proud people, and they claim to know better. They claim to know what's going on. They claim to know that they are experts in it. You deal with such people often in the world. So sometimes it's better to hold your tongue, man. This is the other side of the story. Sometimes it's better just to not speak, because these people, they might get offended. You might start some shit. If you straight up tell them like, man, you don't know nothing, man. Stop it. It's not like this. Basically, you begin to strive with that man. But this is basically outside of the point of the video. The point of the video is that you shouldn't always come with that but, because, or yeah, no, it's because this and this and that. You shouldn't come with that, man. Let your words be few, man, and straight up explain the matter wherein the other person comprehends what you are explaining and understands the situation, man. Because we are all beginning judges. So for us to understand the situation and to judge the situation, for us to understand the situation and judge the situation, we need to know straight up facts, man. We need to know what happened, man. Why this thing happened, and how it happened, so we don't have to be in a situation like that anymore. But for that, straight information is needed, and not many words, not too many words, just straight information, man. You know, and I know it's fucked up because sometimes she did something wrong. You know, you want to go around it, you want to, basically slither your way out of it. But that's not how it's supposed to be, man. That's not how we're supposed to deal with each other. You know, that's what women often do. You straight up ask them a question, and then they look for all kinds of exits. You know how to escape the conversation, where it's heading to, man. You know where they know they're gonna be fucked up with what they did or what they're busy with or how they're acting. You know. So yeah, man, that was basically it. I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadash, Shalom to the elect.